Good afternoon, everybody. How is everyone doing on a Tuesday? Natural fertility health, natural ways to improve your health and fertility is the topic of discussion here, is what I will be answering your questions for those who are looking to get pregnant. If you are a couple, if you're a woman trying to get pregnant right now, you're a professional couple, high achieving woman trying to get pregnant right now in or around London, that is where we are based. You can ask a question, connect, see what kind of journey you are having and what is not working out in your fertility health. What are the things you might be missing in your fertility journey? Mainly holistic things, mainly holistic steps, but perhaps you're doing some, but it is not helping you or not supporting your health, fertility health fully. The fact that you're not having the result that you need. So, my name is Ashish. My clinic is called Ashish Veda. We are a bespoke natural fertility healthcare clinic, private healthcare clinic in central London in Harley Street. And I have been supporting women and couples health for the last 10 years and getting great results with very complex cases. So if you are one of those couples and looking to get pregnant, want to do everything natural, want to do a lot of prep so that you can be the best parent version of yourself, then you can reach out for a consultation. You can reach out also if you would like to join any of my programs or plans that I am starting. And those who are stuck and want to ask a question, feel free to ask a question. All the answers will be based on my perspective of holistic health and how holistic medicine, holistic therapies, natural medicines, natural therapies, herbal medicines, Ayurvedic medicines support your fertility for both men and women. Both the partners need to improve their health so that you can get pregnant faster. Right, who has a question? And I will also tell you the things that are coming up in our clinic. The next thing or next plan that I'm putting out is positive pregnancy 90-day prep plan, so that anybody who's looking for preconception care, if you are again a woman or a couple is better so that you both are doing it together. And if the man's health is all fantastic, fabulous, and is not required anything to enhance his health, then it may just be you. But generally speaking, both the partners are not really doing consistent changes or optimization of their health. So both of you can join. We are starting our next 90-day plan on 25th of April. It is going to be for 90 days. Which is 3 months or 12 weeks. And every week there will be coaching call, as well as you will be taking herbal medicines with me, and you will be having a consultation and everything improving, everything related to your fertility health. Okay, that's what we are going to be doing starting on Friday. So reach out, inquiry@ashishveda.uk. I will share the email here so that you can all reach out if anybody who wants to reach out. Inquiry@ashishveda.uk. Okay. So you can see the pinned comment, you can see the email, and anybody who wishes to reach out for a consultation for any natural holistic steps that you want to take, herbal medicines you want to take, you want to improve your health faster, reach out. And that's the email for you to reach out. Okay, question is bed rest important in first trimester? Yes, if you particularly feel weak, if you have been through certain, if you have a complex case and complex history of medical case, then yes. Otherwise, general, normal, whatever your lifestyle was before, you can keep up that lifestyle. Okay, if you were an athlete and you were running 2 miles every day, you can cut down to half a mile. You can still keep up very active lifestyle. And first trimester, it is only, rest does not particularly increases anything, but or the chances, or but if mentally you feel, yes, I want to rest, then rest. But you don't need to rest extra. You had past miscarriage. Yes, even if you have had past miscarriage, still If the miscarriage was due to a particular reason, that reason needs to be solved. Whatever that reason was. It is body is amazing at keeping that baby, which is just like even like a little bean right now. Okay, in first trimester, and slowly grows to be a full human being. So it is still really very small, and body is protecting. You'll be amazed how protected body keeps it. And it is not to say that because you were doing any excessive amount of work that it miscarried. So I don't know what your full case history, but rest and exercise and be active also, because you do need blood flow also to your organs, to your uterus. Yeah. Right. So who else has a question? Thank you for sharing. If you share the live, that is fabulous. You are sharing the live and putting it in front of other couples and women who are trying to get pregnant right now, and they might be missing out this whole lot of information related to fertility health. Yeah. Related to holistic fertility health. How can you improve your health? Most people are not improving their health with natural holistic solutions. You are not. And you can add all of this to your fertility solutions. So thank you for sharing. Islami video. Hi, hello. Reach out, book a consultation, and I can look at your case. Yeah. And in this case, it will be a consultation with both of you and your husband, so that we can look at every issue properly, look at your whole medical history, past medical history, present medical history, right now, what is going on in your health and your husband's health, your partner's health. All of that needs to be looked at. So book a consultation, reach out with your name and email, or I have shared email, just send an email inquiry for a consultation. My website is ashishveda.uk, and anybody who's looking for some more guides, some more help, some steps to look at, some information to look at, so that you can in your own mind, understand a little bit more about your health, then check out ashishveda.uk. That is my website, and you can check out all the guides that are free to download. And there is also a section called book a consultation. So you can reach out for a consultation via my website also. Islami video, did you hear my answer? Reach out for a consultation, yeah? So whatever may be the problem, it is a problem, combined problem of both the partners. So both the partners need to have a consultation. Can you hear me? You heard my answer? Preet Saini. I had 2 miscarriages in past, last one. In the past, last one this January, afraid to try again. All tests come correct. And your husband tests? What kind of investigations your husband had? And also overall, what kind of investigations you have had so far? What investigations has he had? All correct, fine. What investigations has he done so far? Sperm analysis. Your test, blood, hormone and USG. Okay, fine. And his tests? Your husband's tests? Miss Sahota, population in the UK for miscarriages are high for some. Which population are we talking about, Miss Sahota? Preet Saini, all correct. What is correct? I'm asking you if your husband has had sperm analysis test. Has he had sperm analysis test? Tell me the numbers. Motility, morphology, tell me the numbers. How long have you been trying, and what is your and your husband's age? Women's miscarriages are particularly high in the UK. It is particularly high everywhere. Do you have data from other countries as well? All test reports are correct. Tell me the numbers. Barbie, I had a chemical pregnancy in March. Tell me about your fertility journey so far. What has happened so far? You and your partner, what investigations you both have done? Sunshine, can I tell you the numbers? Tell me the numbers. Sperm numbers? Yeah? Tell me the sperm numbers. Your husband's sperm numbers is what I was asking this particular patient. If you want to share your husband's sperm motility and morphology, feel free to share if you are a couple who's trying to get pregnant. Sperm numbers? Everybody who is sharing here and discussing about or sharing that you have had a miscarriage, early miscarriages, chemical pregnancies, missed miscarriages are linked a lot with sperm health. Okay? If your husband has sperm analysis done and the numbers of motility and morphology is under 50%, then he needs to improve his health more than what he is doing right now. He can take herbal medicines, he can do fertility massages, he needs to look at his diet and lifestyle and needs to improve his lifestyle. Yeah. So check the reports that you have, and if motility and motility is how fast the sperm can swim, and morphology is how good is the genetic material, the shape of the sperm. And if those numbers are not above 50% and you are not getting pregnant, then there is an issue which is more on his side and he needs to improve his health more. You didn't answer me. Please feel free to ask a question. What was the question? By the way, miscarriages in UK are actually not that high. I've got a whole world's list here. Ethiopia, Ghana, Bolivia, Eritrea, Zambia, South Sudan, Mozambique, Niger, Tanzania, Uganda, Belize, Burundi. Those are the places which are high on the list. Yeah. So, Mr. Hota, Western countries, they still have a lot of miscarriages, and I'm not saying that any miscarriage should be happening, but other countries are leading in this. Myla Rani, I am 36 and worried I'm not gonna get pregnant. I've been pregnant before in my 20s. Well, worrying is not gonna help, right? What is going to help? Tell me. What is going to help? Can you be pregnant but still bleeding? Yes, you can be. Mo Ali, 13 years of marriage, but still me and the wife, no kids. Okay, so Mo Ali, what kind of investigations you and your wife has done? What has happened in these 13 years? Well, no, it could be implantation bleeding, which is just spotting. Not every woman gets implantation bleeding. Implantation bleeding is not that common. Miss Sahota, I've had 3 miscarriages. Never had this issue when I had 2 girls. Trying to conceive, had 2 miscarriages, right? So the issue could be on your husband's side. What kind of investigations have you and what health investigations have you done so far? Mo Ali, all is clear. Well, if all was clear, something should have happened, yeah? In 13 years, if all was clear, then something should have happened. What is your investigations look like? When was your sperm test done last? And what are the numbers of your sperm test? Tell me. Miss Sahota, I've had 3 miscarriages. How old are you now? Then it's just your period. Z, you can ask your own question that you said I didn't reply to. Yeah. My blood test for miscarriage normal. No action should be taken. Some action should be taken. It's just that the action is not holistic for practitioners. 33 years old now. Okay. And you have 3 daughters, you said. Yeah. Or 3 children. Two girls. Okay. So if you are going through miscarriages, then you both need to be improving your health, whatever you have done. And just because you have 2 children before, it does not mean there is a guarantee of third one or fourth one. If your health is not where it should be, your fertility is not where it should be, and his fertility is not where it should be, his sperm numbers are not where they should be, you still need to improve. Yeah. Can you explain what are the reasons for early miscarriages even though all tests are clear? Okay, so tell me about the test. What tests have you and your partner done so far? Mo Ali will be starting all again. Right. So when was the last sperm test done? Tell me the report of that test. Z with a rose, share your investigations. What investigations both of you have done and what are the results? 3 years ago, they said it's fine, no number was mentioned. Where was this? Which country is this? Where are you based? And how old are you both? "37 and 32. Right. So what other things have you done so far? In 13 years that you're mentioning, what other things have you done so far? What happened? Did you ever get pregnant? You had IVF, you didn't get pregnant, there was something else going on. What else has happened in 13 years? Z, my husband's 25 and I am 22. Right. All our tests are clear. Tell me his sperm test numbers. Your medical tests are clear, yeah? High acids. Acids? 180 million. Okay, motility, morphology. Sunshine, share your numbers here. IVF said we must be this. So you both are overweight, right? So that is the issue. Yeah. Just to say that in 13 years, nothing happened. Yeah. So you need to improve your health. Yes? Okay. Sunshine, yes, sure, share numbers. Motility, morphology. Motility is 60%, excellent. Morphology is 20%, good. Morphology can still improve. Does he smoke, drink? Sunshine, you don't have to give me that much notice. Just share the numbers. I am here talking to you, right? Z, no drinking, smoking. Okay. So Z, those numbers, his numbers are good. You know, you still should be improving your health regardless, even with, but those are really great numbers. Yeah. And what happens is, generally, medical doctors only look at medical things, medical investigations, the quality of the egg, the sperm and sperm numbers, and even the sperm numbers that medical doctors approve of are not enough for most couples to get pregnant. And then there might be an intimacy issue. We look at, from my perspective, we look at your holistic health. How is your gut health? How's your sleep? How's your period like? What do you eat? How do you live? What kind of chemicals are you exposed to every single day? Do you do breathing exercises? Do you do any kind of other exercise? Do you do stretching? What else do you do? Yeah. And whenever there is an issue, there is a reason for it. It's just that we are not able to look at the reason. We are not able to find the reason. And medical doctors only look at medical reasons. They don't look at your health reasons. Somebody here on the live who's telling me that they both have been trying for 13 years and the weight is a big issue. It's a big issue, right? And I'm not saying you can't get pregnant with weight, but it is risky. If you are overweight, and even if you don't consider BMI, if weight is more for both of you, it is going to reduce your fertility. And even if you do get pregnant, it is more risky pregnancy. So that is why doctors always advise to reduce. You're not going to just reduce for your sake. You're going to reduce so that your child inherits a great quality of DNA, yeah, from you, because your children's health is coming from you. My children's health is coming from me. Right, okay. Sunshine, where have you shared the numbers? I can't check if you have shared in direct messages. Share the numbers here. Nobody's going to steal your numbers. Just share motility. How much is motility? How much is morphology? Moali, the number, your BMI is very high. So yes, I agree. There are people who are, then you don't know what happens to their pregnancies. Okay, high BMI pregnancies are very complicated. You don't want to be thinking about, oh my God, that you're going to lose this pregnancy at any step. And there are more chances of high blood pressure, more chances of other complications during pregnancy. So the best would be to improve your health, right? Shule Faith. Hi, please. I had an HSG test, took Clomid, also letrozole, didn't get pregnant 2 cycles. Right. So what other investigations have you done? How is your health? How is your partner's health? Digestive health, tell me what you eat, breakfast, lunch, dinner, what kind of foods and ingredients do you use? How's your stools? How's your gut health? No, you don't write to me private. Write to me here. Privately, I will not be replying to those unless you want to book a consultation, then you can write to me privately. Also, I started gym. Gym is good, or any exercise is good. You don't have to particularly go to gym as long as you are active. You do need aerobic exercise, and you need exercise which is about stretching exercises, and you need some form of milder version of strength training, stretching exercise. So mixture of yoga, aerobic, walking, mixture of these. No one single type of exercise is good for the body. If you're only walking, then you're not doing stretching. If you're only stretching and not doing aerobic exercise, that is also not good. So you need a mixture of those. So 3 times a week, aerobic kind of exercise that pumps your heart, and then 3 times a week you need some stretching form of exercise. Yoga works really well. If yoga is not exercise, do some form of stretching. How long do most couples take in order to conceive? Within 1 year, people your age, within 1 year, about 75% of couples will conceive. How long have you been trying? 5 months is too short. Yeah, you need to wait. Yeah. Under 25, you can wait for about a year or so. Sunshine, where are the numbers? I don't see any numbers. Where did you share? Zed, you're welcome. Okay. I don't know where you have shared. Sunshine, just share them here. Why are you taking this like a waiting for so long? Just share the number. What's the motility number? Share it here. Just finished my period. I'm wanting to start trying. When is best? No idea. It depends on your ovulation. When do you ovulate? Antoinette. Hi dear, had a chemical pregnancy last month. Then this month my period started 3 days early. Okay. So, natural fertility, pre-pregnancy plan, positive pregnancy plan, 90 days plan, we are starting on 25th of April, which is this Friday. And I am taking 10 couples or inviting 10 couples to join us. If you are a couple, professional couple, you know that you are ready. You know that you want to improve your health, even though you may be completely 100% fit. You are looking to improve your health and well-being more. You want to take herbal medicines. You want to take holistic solutions. This plan is for those couples. 90 days plan, 90 days is 12 weeks or 3 months, so that in the next 3 to 6 months you can get pregnant faster. Yeah, faster is the point here, right? And faster in this case is not going to be that you do too many things. Faster means effective strategies. Faster means strategy that is suitable for you. Faster means herbal medicines that are suitable for you. The faster does not mean that Googling online for 2 hours. That does not make it faster. Yeah. There anything I can take that can make my chances fast? No. Not in like 10 days. This is not jet speed that we are working on. No. You can improve your health, both of you and your partner, and that's where your fastest fertility or pregnancy is going to come from. Iania, not endometriosis. What was the rest of the comment? Please, what can work for left tube? Peripheral adhesion. What is that? Herbal medicines can work for everything and also natural therapies as well. What is this? Let's check. The spelling's correct. I don't think spellings are correct. Why are you having left tube adhesion? Nature 123. Why do you say okra water is not for pregnant? Okra water does nothing for pregnancy or to get pregnant. Have you heard of endometritis? Yes, I have. Enema, how do I know if I'm ovulating? Tell me the signs of ovulation. Ayania, I'm on antibiotics treatment for this now. Okay, Ayania, tell me about your health. Digestive health, what do you eat? How do you sleep? What are your stools like? Dejoke fashion, I don't understand what you're asking. Adhesion, what kind of adhesion? Left tube adhesion. Why do you have adhesion? Nature 1 to 3 people are using all sorts of things. Doesn't mean it is correct. Yeah. Clove and cinnamon also does not do anything to help you get pregnant. It doesn't. They are not fertility herbs. I also give clove, cinnamon. Okra is just completely not useful. But clove and cinnamon, they are herbs which are suitable for other things in your life, and they are great herbs, but not for fertility. Ayanya, digestive health is so bad. I have colitis. Then how is your endometritis going to improve? Tell me that when you already know that your digestive health is bad. Yeah. Colitis can improve. Okay. You need to find a practitioner, find a holistic practitioner who you can work with. And you can do this for 3 to 6 months or maybe 1 year, because if it is a chronic issue, then you need at least good year or so to be with the practitioner and really improve on everything that you do related to your digestive health, and which is all about food. What do you eat? How do you eat it? In what quantity? In how well are you preparing the food? What kind of foods are you eating? Is it convenience food you are taking, or are you cooking fresh food? All of this is making a difference to this endometritis that you're having. It's not something that you're stuck with, and you don't have to keep taking antibiotics for it. Antibiotics will obviously ruin your gut health even further. Yeah. Endometritis needs antibiotics for now, yes, because it's now an acute condition and doctors are only going to give you this, and you can keep taking antibiotics. Antibiotics is not going to solve the issue. It is going to resolve the issue short term. Short term, inflammation is high, you took antibiotics and it's gone. Yeah. But if you did not improve your gut health, it's going to come back. It's going to come back maybe in 3 months' time, 6 months' time. Nature 1 to 3, people say all sorts of things. Right? They are not fertility herbs. Okra is complete waste of time. Okra water, it's like bhindi water you are taking to get pregnant. Really? Seriously? No, it's not. People can take whatever they want. I'm giving you proper information. You can either listen or not. Faria, what tests are best to check for any fertility issues? You tell me, Faria, what would be the test both husband and wife should be taking? Tell me. Let's brainstorm together. Shall I also take probiotics? Ayanya, you need to look at your whole thing. Your whole gut health needs to be looked at. Probiotics is like you have a cut and you just put band-aid on top and that's it. That's what probiotics is. If you don't look at your health and everything properly, then probiotics alone is not going to help, because colitis is a bigger health issue, you know. Ayanya, you've changed your diet. Yes, you have cut out sugar. Yes, that's great. Gluten, good. But you need more help. You need herbal medicines that can heal your gut. There are such fantastic herbs that can heal your gut. You know, you can reverse colitis. It is not an issue that you have to be stuck with for the rest of your life. But doctors are not going to give you anything. They will give you antibiotics for sure. Find a practitioner, work with someone. Or book a consultation. Work with me. You don't want colitis is in control. You need to understand how does your gut behave? What kind of gut and digestive health do you have? What triggers it? Why does it trigger it? Is it the quality of the food that you're eating, the timing of the food? The mind is playing an issue, stress is an issue, somewhere is an issue. Yes? How do I know I'm fertile? As a 19-year-old, you need to know that you have a great for menstrual cycle, okay, that you regularly menstruate between 28 days to 32, 35 days, and it should be every month the same. And you can also chart your body temperature. I have another younger girl patient of mine who's 20, so I've told her also to do this so that you can keep a track of your period. So you can chart your get the proper old-fashioned thermometer, which you take in the mouth, and you can take it's called sphygmomanometer, or there is mercury in it. Yeah, so buy a proper old-fashioned one. Take your temperature every single morning, and you can track your temperature. When your temperature spikes, it could be any time after 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th day. That has to correlate with cervical mucus. Cervical mucus is a clear secretion that you release. It is not vaginal discharge. It is a clear secretion that you release when your cervix is opening up in order for it to be ready to get pregnant. That's just the way nature has made it. So you start to see a clear discharge which lasts for 24 to 48 hours, and that needs to collide or coincide with the temperature rise. So those are the things you need to be looking for. So start charting your temperature, and if you have got any issues related to your period, that period is all over the place, that needs addressing. Is that making sense? You understand what I'm talking about? Brogan, can you not see my comments? No. What do you recommend for a fast pregnancy? I recommend both partners to be improving their health and well-being, gut health, stool health, sleep health. Sleep is one of the most actually, according to Ayurvedic medicine, is the most parameter that you need. Because in your sleep is actually you are improving your hormones. In your sleep, you release growth hormones that are going to then balance your hormones. And if you're sleeping later than 11, 12 o'clock at night, then both of you are not improving your hormones. That's where pregnancy doesn't come from. Most of the people who have got pregnancy related issues, that they're not able to get pregnant, partners don't have intimacy as they should have. That is also a big health issue. So it is about your health. Yeah. Dog needs you. If you know anything about dogs, they always need you. Faria, you seem very angry today. No, I don't get angry much. How long should a healthy period last? 3 days at least. Good flowing period for 3 days. Faria, you want to have information which is suitable for you, or you want to have information which is just nice for you? Yeah, we want information which is suitable for you, which is effective, or you can do just play nice. Yeah. I have pelvic inflammation disease. Yeah. What method can I use to treat it, because it's 5 months now? The best method is taking herbal medicines internally for good 6 months, and you will get rid of pelvic inflammation disease, because it is coming from gut health issue, and it is also probably coming from perhaps hygiene issues and how you are using toilets maybe outside. It may also be coming from your partner. If he has hygiene issues, or if he has gut health issues, his infection can be passed to you. Yeah. Rani, any medicine for egg quality? Yes, I give herbal medicines for egg quality for 3 months to 6 months. Brogan, did you hear my answer? Rani, how to improve egg quality? Rani, tell me about your health. What do you eat? How do you eat it? How do you cook it? What kind of foods and ingredients do you include in your eating and cooking? It's hard to ovulate when you have PCOS. Brogan, yes, that is the biggest issue with PCOS. So you need to be working on your insulin resistance. When insulin resistance falls within the normal category for your health, that's when you're going to be ovulating. So for that, you need to be working on foods and your diet so that you can ovulate. You can also take herbal medicines for this. Okay, so reminder, my name is Ashish. My clinic is called Ashish. We are a natural bespoke fertility care healthcare clinic in central London in the United Kingdom. My clinic is based at number 2 Harley Street. We have been there for last 10 years. I see normally professional couples and women who are trying to get pregnant and want to improve everything possible that they can think of in their health using natural holistic medicines. I give Ayurvedic medicines. I also do all the Ayurvedic treatments that you do not find anywhere else in the UK. And I do fertility care, special coaching, and I do everything related to how can we improve every single part of your health so that you can get pregnant faster. And for both of you, not just only women, but I also take men as patients and couples as patients, and that's when we see the results. Results happen when both of you are doing this together. The fastest way, when man is also improving his sperm quality, you're also improving your health at the same time. Both of you are really consistent and really invested in this progress. That is when you will see, most couples will see results much, much faster. And then there are herbal medicines, there are therapies that you both can take. Yeah. So anybody who is looking for a consultation, if you want to have one-to-one help, if you want more proper help, evidence-based natural medicine, not just only taking okra water and taking clove water and just hoping that it is going to happen for you. That is not where health is going to come from. Also understanding, holistically understanding what is my body mind constitution is, what is my body mind balance is, how do I behave in certain situations, how do I respond to stress in certain situations, what is my period like. And men also need to understand the same for fertility. And for fertility, couples need to understand intimacy issues. Are you able to orgasm, both of you? Yeah. And especially for women, are you able to orgasm really, really well every single time, with or without your partner? And actually both would be my advice to all the women who are trying to get pregnant. So the more you can orgasm, the better quality egg you release. Same for both men and women. Those are the issues. Those are the things that you need to work on. This is not something that your doctor tells you. Yeah, because this is holistic health. You are only looking at medical things. Medical things need to be looked at as well. But your health is not only, you're not just a medicinal sample. Yeah, you are a human being. Okay, life in tandem. I have regular period, but I have endometriosis. Right. Been trying for months of having a baby, but none. Life in tandem. What other investigations have you done? Your partner, has he done investigations? What are his numbers? Motility, morphology looks like. Nature 1, 2, 3. My period lasts for 2 days. Is that healthy? No, it's not. It's short. That means there is an issue. What is bleeding like? Brogan on metformin. Metformin is a medical drug. Yes, you can take that. There is still a whole more that you need to do for your eating, foods, nutrition. How do you get herbal medicine? You need a practitioner like me, where you go and have a consultation, and then either me or that practitioner will prescribe herbal medicines for you. Ovistol, good for PCOS. It's an antioxidant. How much is the herbal medicine? Rani, you reach out separately. It starts from a consultation. Consultation is £345. That's the starting point at our clinic. That is for 60 minutes for one person. For a couple, it is £500 for consultation. And then 4 weeks, you are under my care. While you are learning about your body-mind constitution, you're learning about food, you're learning about your lifestyle changes. And then herbal medicines are on top of that if you want to take, or if it is required, then that's what we decide at the time of consultation. What precautions to take after ovulation? No precautions. What precautions? What kind of precautions are you talking about? The bleeding is normal for the 2-day period. Tell me normal bleeding. How many pads or tampons do you use in a day? Two what? Two pads or two tampons? Two pads in a day. Two pads is a little less. And how is your... Are you ovulating? Do you see signs of ovulation? User M30, is it better to have intimacy during ovulation? User M30, how old are you? How long have you been trying to get pregnant? Nature 123, no, you don't see ovulation. Nature 123. Alibu, hi, good morning, good afternoon here. You have endometriosis, not me. I have means you have endometriosis. Trying to conceive, what do you recommend? I recommend that you take herbal medicines, you work on your lifestyle, you work on your diet, especially nutrition, learn about your body, mind, constitution, learn what can be improved in your diet, in your nutrition, in your lifestyle. Also, taking away all the chemicals that you are surrounded by in the form of skincare, all the cleaning products that you're using in the house and in the office that you're surrounded by, because it is making your endometriosis worse. And your partner also needs to be improving his health so that his sperm quality is great, so that you both, when you connect, you can get pregnant faster and you can take herbal medicines. 1 year ad. 1 year ad. You were pregnant before and you lost it a good while now, right? User M34, yes, and you're trying for 3 years. Where is that question coming from, that whether you should be having sex around ovulation? Tell me. What herbal medicine do you recommend? I prescribe Ayurvedic herbal medicines. I also prescribe Western herbal medicines after a consultation. If you need or want herbal medicines, reach out for a consultation. That's when we start, so that I can look at your health, your medical whole history, your lifestyle, diet, everything, and then prescribe herbal medicines for you. Honestly, from a GP, tell me, what did your GP say? This is interesting. Appreciated. Can I take prenatal pills? If you're not healthy and you're taking prenatal pills, it's useless. If your gut is not healthy, and those whose gut is not healthy and are taking prenatal pills, it's like, mentally you're satisfied that you're doing something, but it is not really helping you. Yeah? User M30, tell me, what did the GP say? Alibu, I'm not familiar with the herb that you're mentioning. If it has been prescribed by a practitioner, then great, do that. If it has not been prescribed by a practitioner, do not self-prescribe. Go to a practitioner, whoever is closer to you, and book a consultation with them. Properly sit and discuss your case so that they can properly prescribe to you. Says there is a higher to fall pregnant when you are having your menstrual cycle, more fertile ovulating. I don't understand what you're writing. User M30. User M30, are you aware of your ovulation window? Are you aware of your fertile window? And has your husband been investigated? Has he checked his sperm analysis? Alibu, I understand I did go to a doctor, also herbalist recommended. Good. If that is the case, fantastic. Keep doing that. If your practitioner has recommended it, that's fabulous. You're welcome, Alibu. Thank you so much for being here, and everybody who has liked and shared hearts and appreciated. Thank you so much for being here, and also for those women who are looking for solutions. Every solution that I recommend has been used by my patients, and also solutions that are evidence-based in natural medicine. Ayurvedic medicine, Western herbal medicine, and also yoga, and also other solutions which are not medical solutions as such, but they are holistic health solutions. And I practice all of those together to help my patients. So every solution that I'm telling you has been used by a patient of mine. Yeah. Rupinder Gill, hi, hello. Isabella, how about subchorionic hematoma? What about subchorionic hematoma? What is the best time to conceive? The best time to conceive is when you are having ovulation. 2 days before your ovulation. Are you aware of your ovulation? And has your husband been tested? Rupinder Gill, how old are you? Isabella, I had one hematoma, then had miscarriage. Right. How many weeks was that? Six weeks. Isabella, what is your question related to hematoma? Rupinder Gill, you're not aware. 27 and 29, planning for next year. Right, okay. So you need to be aware of your ovulation window. You need to be aware of your fertility window. You both should get investigation, at least get the blood test done, purely because it takes ages on the NHS. If you're here in the UK, then anybody who wants to have more than one child should start at 25. Start getting investigations done, because by the time you will actually get the blood test and everything done, it will be 6 months, right? So if you're looking to start even next year, start there. Start now. There is no reason to wait. At least you have the test, and at least you will know. Even in Melbourne, you have NHS, right? You have got part funded and part private care. So even there, you can do the same. And your husband's investigation, he should go for sperm analysis so that you know where his health is, where his fertility is. And then even if you're not actively trying, if you have all the ducks in the row, then you know once you start to get pregnant, within 6 months, if it doesn't happen, look for more help. What should I do to avoid another one? Isabella, I will need to look at your whole health and your medical history, what is happening and what can be done to avoid one. Medically, we would not be able to say or know that there are we can reduce any chances of having subchorionic hematoma. I have a patient right now who's pregnant with subchorionic hematoma. She got pregnant with her son who's 3 years old now. That also happened when she started taking herbal medicines, so that helped her. So that can help you, but it is based on your health. Whatever else is going on in your health and your well-being, the healthier you are, the fitter you are, the better chances of it not happening again. What diet should I follow? Healthy diet, Rupinder. You need to find out what body mind constitution are you, what kind of gut do you have, what kind of foods are good or bad for both of you. That's where you need to, ideally, if you are a couple who's very, very health conscious and you want to be the best healthy parents, then you should find a natural practitioner, have a consultation, start learning about your health, start learning about foods that you are eating, start making these changes. That's where you should start. There is no blanket diet which is good for everyone. It is not, because the diet is according to your gut. What your gut can actually digest is the diet that is suitable for you and will give you the nutrition that you require. So you must have Ayurvedic practitioners in Melbourne, so reach out to them. Or you can book a consultation. I can look at your health for sure and tell you. Oops 22, hi, how much do you charge for consultation? Consultation at my clinic is £345 for one person, £500 for a couple. Rinto, I have been testing negative, but I have symptoms and yesterday I spotted. Could I be pregnant? Rinto, what was this? Natural pregnancy? IVF pregnancy? Natural pregnancy. And you've been testing how many days post your intended period, when the period was supposed to come? How many days over are you? Nine days past your period. Yeah? Then most likely you are not pregnant. Symptoms is, I don't go by symptoms because it's very confusing. So symptoms it's the test. We check with the test. You can repeat test again. But 9 days post when you were supposed to have period, and 9 days after that is good amount of time to wait and check. If it is not positive now, it won't be. You're welcome, Rinto. User number 1873, hi. Mini-me. Age 43, last chance. When is best to try after period? What do you mean, mini-me? Age 43, last chance? Why is it last chance? You trying naturally? Menopause women. Rajni, what about menopause women? Natural solutions, natural holistic solutions. Everybody who's looking for a solution here, looking for herbal medicines and want to know what can you eat better, how can you improve egg quality, how can your husband improve sperm quality, you all can book a consultation. If I'm your practitioner, reach out, book a consultation, or find your own practitioner and reach out to them, because you will learn things about your health and well-being that you have never even considered are good or bad for you, and foods that you can then eat properly, because a practitioner, natural holistic practitioners, go much more into depth into your holistic health, everything that you're doing in and around you, in your house, in your office, in your environment, and how can you improve every part of your living so that you can get pregnant faster. Still take medical solutions, whatever your doctor, gynecologist is giving you, still keep taking those, and in addition do holistic health. So reach out for a consultation, inquiry at ashishveda.uk. I've shared the email. Anybody who wishes to book a one-to-one and then want to go deeper into their health. Yeah. And those who are couples and want to also start, we are starting on Friday, 25th of April. And we are starting with 10 couples who are looking to improve their health and want to be the best healthy parents that they can be. If that's you, then definitely reach out and join. Kiara, only good, no? Kiara? CJ, I have cervical polyp. Left after removal. Left after removal? I have cervical polyp left after removal. Is it possible for me to get pregnant? CJ, I don't fully understand. Perimenopause, I'm in. Right. Oh, this is a different person. Mini-me, then what's the question? Last chance. When is the best to try after period? Is the time when you're ovulating. So before ovulation is the best time to try. You know when you ovulate? You have cervical polyp left after removal. Removal of what? CJ? What was removed after which the cervical polyp was left? What has been removed? So the polyp has already been removed, yes? User 1873, has my comment come through? I don't think so. CJ, they didn't remove them all. They didn't remove all of them. How many polyps do you have? Blessed me, can we get pregnant after one ovary removed? Yes. As long as you are healthy, your other ovary is producing eggs, and you have a tube or both tubes, and your partner has great quality sperm, then yes. CJ, so now you have one polyp remaining, yeah, but they didn't get it home. Cervical polyp should not be causing an issue much in implantation, generally speaking. So also depending on the size of the polyp, it may not be, won't be much of an issue in terms of getting pregnant. Cervix is more required at the time of birthing, so that we can't know right now, and also it is dependent on the size of the polyp. User 1873, what's your question? Naturally is what I can see. Can we get pregnant when pre-diabetic? Yes, you can. It is just a little more riskier. I'll have my period this coming 26th And 26, 27 days cycle. When is the best? CJ, it is dependent on your ovulation. When do you ovulate? Which day after your period do you ovulate? Blessed me, if you're pre-diabetic, you can actually become much more healthier, and you in by doing that, by becoming healthier and improving your digestion and gut health, there are more chances that you will get pregnant faster, both of you. So who's pre-diabetic, you or your partner? CJ, how will I know if I ovulate? Right. Okay. I think we need a lesson on ovulation. Fertility window. Naz, can you please answer me? Feel free to ask the question, Naz. Chances of miscarriage after 2 miscarriages? Enan, we don't look at it like that. There should be no miscarriage, But if the health does not improve for both of you, then there are all the chances. If health improves and you both are improving your health equally, both partners, you and your husband, that's when there are more chances that it will stay and it will stick, and implantation will continue and the baby will be healthier. Blessed me, have you ever tried to improve your situation about pre-diabetics? That you are pre-diabetic. How are you improving your health? Do you know that you can change this? You can reverse it, especially because if you're pre-diabetic, you have got huge amount of wonderful time that you can actually reverse it. Okay. Natural holistic fertility consultation. Anybody who's looking to book one, if you are wanting to have one-to-one more help, more deeper analysis of your health and health assessment, then reach out. Email has been shared, and if you want to work with me, reach out. Email me, or you can also check my website, as well as check website and do check Google reviews of other patients who have shared their journeys, shared some experiences. Most of the people who are trying to get pregnant don't want to share. They don't want to tell the world that they were struggling. Even though a lot of women are openly sharing their journeys, which is also fabulous. There is no shame in sharing. That's how I feel. But it is up to every person. So, yeah. Hurry, me what? Want to conceive, right? Is it free consultation? No. This is free time. Consultation is not free. Hi, hello. Can you fall pregnant outside ovulation time period? Not really, but what can happen is that your ovulation can happen at another time. That can happen even if your ovulation, whatever is your ovulation window and your fertility window, within that, sometimes ovulation can happen early or later. So that's when women feel that, I got pregnant after, but the egg has to release. So an egg can only survive for that long. That means that you can have ovulation early or later, can happen, but ovulation has to happen. Is very low. User 1873 is very low. What is very low? Can't get pregnant naturally. What is very low? AMH is very low. Naz, please reply. I've only seen this comment. What was your question? Sometimes the comments get filtered out. I'm not filtering anybody's comments. Huri, you give us medicine. Huri, book a consultation, then I prescribe medicines after that. Okay? And I give medications to my patients. I give medications like these ones. These are all the medications that I give. But they all are given after consultation, after proper health assessment, proper checkup. I also give dietary and lifestyle advice. I give advice about breathing, exercise, coaching, mindset, sex, intimacy, ovulation window, all of it. Right? So these are my medications. These you cannot get online. These you cannot buy from anywhere else. These are the things that we do after a consultation that you can do. I sent you. Sent me where? I don't see any question. Naz, where have you sent me? How can I book appointment, Huri? You can message me directly to book an appointment with your name and email, or you can message via my website ashishveda.uk, and you can book and request a consultation. Did you get my message now? No. Naz, I'm not sure. Where are you sending your messages? On TikTok? Where are you sending your messages? In this chat, no, I can't see your messages. For whatever reason, they're not coming through. All of this that you're mentioning is coming through. 1873 can't get pregnant naturally. Why can you not get pregnant naturally? Naz, message me on TikTok. Let's see if that I will see it there. Message me via TikTok. Can you message me via TikTok? If someone gets pregnant with endometriosis, now I can see your comment. If someone gets pregnant with endometriosis, is that the question? Can someone get pregnant with endometriosis? Hurry, I married just before 4 months. It's too early to start medication or not. It depends how old you are, and it depends if you want to start. You can still start. Learn about your health and well-being. Learn about dietary and lifestyle enhancements for both of you. Optimization of your health you can still do. It's not too early to start medication. Right. Hurry, you're 22. You can wait another couple of months, 6 months. Anybody who's trying at any age and it hasn't happened within the 6 months should be looking at then getting investments and your fertility. Both the partners, both of you. Okay, thank you everyone. And I hope you are having great Tuesday and you get some answers, some step to move forward, some step that you can take, some one natural holistic thing that you can do to improve your health, or you know now, you have clarity now of one single small thing. Because this is just alive, right? And it is generic. It's general information for everyone, suitable for everybody and nobody really. Because everybody's health is different. Your health is unique to you. Your fertility is unique to you. Your fertility journey is unique to you. And your circumstances are very unique to you. So you need to be looking at having a consultation and starting properly if this is something that you want to do. If you want to get pregnant faster, you want to get pregnant effectively so that you remain healthy, then you need to be looking at what else can you do with a practitioner, medical doctor, gynecologists. They're doing their job, and holistic practitioners do their job. So holistically, how can you look at your overall, your whole health and your whole life and your lifestyle and diet, nutrition, intimacy, your relationship, everything, so that a holistic practitioner will be able to do. Herbalist will be able to give you herbal medicines. Holistic practitioner will be able to do therapies like we do in our clinic. So you reach out for those. And we are starting with next 90-day plan, pregnancy positive plan, which is preconception plan for 90 days. 3 months, 12 weeks, so that you can get pregnant in the next 3 to 6 months. So generally, my experience has been most of my patients, they get pregnant within the 6 months. And that is because we do all of this work, lot of work on your health, on your well-being, and the support that you get if you are working with me and if I'm working with you. So reach out for that. Consultation is where we start, and that's next step is after consultation. If you want to take herbal medicines, great. If you want to take therapies, great. If you want to do both of those, great. If you want to take coaching, that's also great. And it is all about how can you make this effective for you. The more effective it becomes, the faster it's going to get. Right, in one day, how many calcium do we need to eat? Oh, I don't know. It is based on your health. It is based on your medical health. It is based on your circumstances. It is based on your lifestyle. Naz, anyone? That anyone spelling I've seen first time, Naz. The slang of anyone with endometriosis get pregnant. Does that mean endometriosis is cleared? No, it does not mean that. Coolest forever, hi, hello. Lopez Becky skincare _ spa. I've seen your message which you have sent on TikTok. Are you listening? Because I can reply to you here. Can that happen? Can what happen? Jyoti Sabharwal, hi, if I'm HPV positive, can I get pregnant? Yes. Naz, did you hear my answer? You are asking about if you have endometriosis, you get pregnant, does endometriosis clear up? No, it does not clear up. Okay, Lopez, Becky, can you hear me? Pregnancy is not a solution for endometriosis, Naz. Pregnancy is pregnancy. It does not clear up endometriosis. Jyoti Sabharwal, HPV can have an impact on your health and your baby's health sometimes. It causes miscarriages. The idea would be to improve your health so that it does not happen. Naz, by taking herbal medicine? What do you mean by taking herbal medicine? Can endometriosis improve by taking herbal medicines? Is that the question? Coolest forever. I am 33 years soon, 10 years marriage. I got ectopic miscarriage in 2019. Till now, can't get pregnant. Coolest forever. Reach out for a consultation, because anybody who's been trying for over 2-3 years, there is a lot of work that probably needs to go into your health and well-being, both of you together as a couple. And if ectopic has happened, that means you can get pregnant. Now would be the case of, okay, once you have got pregnant, how can we make it healthy enough? That means improving your health and your partner's health, and that's where it is going to happen faster. So if you did get pregnant, I always take that as a good sign. But then if you lost that pregnancy, that means you need support. You need to improve your health, right? Can endometriosis have impact on baby when baby is born? No. Can endometriosis be cured by herbal medicine? Yes, it can be managed, it can be improved to the point where you don't have effects of it. It can, yeah. Kiki Chobo, how much is the consultation fee? My consultation fee is £345 for 1 hour, and I supervise you for 4 weeks. Coolest forever, how will I know I'm healthy? What kind of test should I do? All fertility test. If you want to have the test, coolest forever, first it is a matter of consultation, then if we need the test, then we get the test done. You've been trying for 10 years, you need more investigation. What has happened? This is not going to be a consultation, but both of you need more help. Tips on getting pregnant with endometriosis. Liz A, my biggest tip is improve your health. That's the biggest tip. And make sure that your partner has great sperm quality. If there is nothing else you can do. Rest is then strategic. Rest is to look at your health and well-being, to check what you eat, how do you eat, all of this, and your health, Makes sense. Okay, good. Calisthenics, reason for miscarrying again and again. Reason is coming from your health, the quality of the egg and the quality of the sperm. Quality of the sperm sometimes may be a bigger reason, because if you are getting pregnant, that means the woman herself is still much better in health because she is able to get pregnant. But if you are not able to sustain it, that means there is also the quality of sperm that is not helping, and the rest of your health. How is the rest of your health? That needs to be looked at. Cool as forever. You're welcome, thank you. I have 7 miscarriages last 5 years. Yeah, I don't know if you have looked into taking herbal medicines. Have you taken natural therapies? Has your husband been investigated? What other investigations have you done? What tests have you done so far? Which country are you based in? Calisthenics, then you should have been investigated. What other investigations have been done? After 7 miscarriages, is the same gynecologist? Have you changed your gynecologist? Change your gynecologist, seriously. All investigations should be done after first miscarriage. 7 is a huge amount of miscarriage. No, you need another practitioner. Go and find somebody else. Or reach out. I have a practitioner consultant who you can work with. It is all private though. So if you're looking for private help, then reach out. Naz, my AMH is 3. Right. That's fine. Calisthenics, you can book a consultation and you can come and see me. Yes. We also partner with IVF Matters, which is another IVF clinic, and we do all tests and reports and investigations and checkups and scans, everything via them. So I will prescribe everything for you if you need any of those tests, and we can check for you. Miscarriage is not only your issue. If you have had these many miscarriages, then both of you need testing. So both of you need to do it. How to book a consultation? You can reach out with your name and email, or you can just check my website ashishveda.uk. It has a section called book a consultation. Check the information, check the prices, everything is fine for you. Send me inquiry, and then we can book you. You welcome, Kalsanix. Naz, if someone get pregnant, should they carry on taking CoQ10 for 3 months of pregnancy? Um, Not really. You need to be improving your health. You need to be taking and eating good food. You can take CoQ10, and you can take, instead of taking CoQ10, you can take, packet full of raspberries, strawberries, blueberries, which is much better, much tastier, nicer, healthier. Okay, I think time to go. Thank you for being here, everybody, and thank you for asking questions, sharing your journeys. And I do hope that you take the biggest message. The biggest message is find a practitioner who you can work with for consistently until you get pregnant. Because you're going to need advice, you're going to need help, you're going to need somebody to supervise you, you're going to need somebody to share your, every worry and everything that might be happening to you. So you need someone, so reach out. If anybody who's looking for a fertility consultation, reach out. Fertility consultations is the first step, and then you can also then go on to further steps, either taking herbal medicines or taking coaching or taking then natural therapies as well. We do natural therapies in the clinic, which you can take also. So that's where we start from, and this is we are also starting with 10 couples. 25th of April we are starting couples who really want to be the healthiest version. Okay, as a parent you should want to be the healthiest version, so that your children can become healthy, because their health comes from your health. So the more you prepare yourself with holistic solutions, medical solutions, if medical solution is required, the more you prepare now, good 3 to 6 months, both the partners, the father and the mother, both of you, the chances are then of having a great pregnancy as well as great health of the child that you're trying to conceive. All the studies point out, the more you prep, the more solutions you take. For example, all complementary therapies, acupuncture, reflexology, Ayurvedic treatments, fertility massages, herbal medicines, coaching, any other counseling therapies that some patients take. All of this helps you to improve your chances 50 to 80%, depending on how much you do, how longer do you do it for. So why not do it, right? Going through failed cycle of IVF is heartbreaking and bank breaking also. And then there's also the fact that it is still not guarantee. Then improving your health is the biggest guarantee that you can make sure happens. So improving your health holistically. Okay, so reach out for a consultation. Anybody who wishes to join also our 90-day plan, reach out for that as well. Ghazal, infertility हो तो कितने बच्चे हो सकते हैं? What is this question? Infertility हो तो बच्चे हो नहीं सकते ना? That is the problem. Anybody else has a question before I go? Thank you for being here, and get more information on my website ashishveda.uk, as well as any couples who are wishing to join our 90 days plan. Reach out. Okay, it is almost, we are going 50-50. Whatever you get, I match that offer with complimentary coaching. Yeah. Any question? Last question, last minute questions. William Douglas, I'm Jenny. I tested positive 7 times now. I tested positive 7 times. Now it's negative, but I'm also bleeding. Am I in early stage, or I don't know? I don't know either. You tested 7 times. It was positive. Yeah? When are you testing? What time is it? After your missed period? How many days after your missed period are you testing? Jenny? I have irregular period, right? That's besides the point. When was the last period, and how many post last period you are when you are checking now, when you are testing? What is this rod? You have rod in my arm? That has no bearing on your uterine health. Jenny, when was your last period? So you haven't had period since Christmas? And how old are you? I just turned 30, right? Okay, Jenny, not sure. If you haven't had a period since Christmas, you are 30, then something else is going on. If you have irregular period, that means there may be some PCOS is going on, because you should not be missing period for this long unless you are starting perimenopause, which will be too early at 30. So reach out for a consultation if you want to get deeper into your health and really understand and truly know what is going on and start supporting your health, and reach out for a consultation. Naz, you can also reach out for a consultation, because I'm not sure how else can I help you. 3 number is dependent on your age, okay? 3 number may be good for you. If you are 40 plus, 3 number is very good for you. It is high. If you're under 40 and 3 number is little low, but that does not mean much. AMH can improve with your change in your diet and nutrition. You also need your partner's sperm quality. What is your partner? Has he been tested? Lily, will I get pregnant this cycle? Lily, I have no idea. Naz, I am 37. Right. And his health? Has he been tested? Tell me his sperm numbers. No, he hasn't. So you are just trying to get pregnant on your own, Naz? My God. Seriously? Why has he not been tested? You both are trying to get pregnant, right? Or you're trying to do this on your own? Naz, why is your partner, husband not tested yet? Why? Tell me. Naz, can you hear me? Because of your endometriosis has got nothing to do with his sperm quality, is it? This is your health issue. He still needs his sperm quality. What if he has got no sperm quality and you are just doing things on your own and you don't even know whether he can actually is suitable for pregnancy or not? This is just mind-boggling. Seriously, ladies. Even if you are the problem, you still need his sperm quality. It does not take away the fact that for pregnancy, you need the egg, you need the sperm, you need both of them. Without that, there is no pregnancy. And if you are trying to do so many things on your own, God, and the partners are not even checked, I mean, where will the pregnancy going to come from? Absolutely astonishing. I'm using metformin and Insumax and birth control to fall pregnant. You're using birth control to fall pregnant. How is that working out for you? Right. Okay. Tips on getting pregnant with largest fibroids? No tips. You will need a surgery if you have got large fibroids, and you will need to improve your health first and then get pregnant. So no tips. I don't do tips. We do strategies, properly looking at your health and well-being so that we can help you and support you if you want that help and support. This is not a tips counter. Okay, one last time. Thank you so much for being here. And those who liked and shared and given hearts and gifts, and fabulous that you are putting this live in front of other people, other women, couples who are trying to get pregnant. It is reaching out to more people. So thank you for doing that. And whatever you are doing in your health, make sure that you're improving your health. Make sure that you're doing something from holistic medicine. Holistic medicine can improve your health, even help you all the way for you to get pregnant, stay pregnant, and have a very healthy pregnancy. Both the partners need help. Both the partners need to improve their health. Both the partners, the father and the mother of that baby that you're trying to have, they both need to improve their health. Whatever you're doing medically, all the medical solutions are great. Whatever chemicals, medicines, hormones you are taking, in addition, you also need to look at your holistic health. Everything in and around your health as a human being that you're living, that you're doing, you need to look at that and improve it. And everything can be improved. Every single thing can be improved. Egg quality can be improved. AMH can be improved. Hormonal level balance can be improved. Sperm quality can be improved. Sperm motility can be improved. Sperm morphology can be improved. All of this can be improved if you start working on your health. But you are going to need a practitioner who can work with you, really truly understand your body-mind balance, really truly understand what are the good or bad foods for you, really understand your lifestyle, so that lifestyle can be improved. Yeah. So reach out, anybody who's looking for a consultation. We start with a consultation and then go further. Whatever else you need, we discuss that at the time of consultation, and you can take all that help what is required. My name is Ashish. My clinic is called Ashish Veda. We are a bespoke private healthcare clinic in central London in Harley Street, number 2 Harley Street, and I have been supporting women and couples health from Harley Street for the last 10 years, and supporting all different complex cases, all the scenarios that you have mentioned, everybody who is asking questions today and other lives. Most of those scenarios I've seen in my clinic and have supported them. So you can also get help, but you will need a practitioner to work on your health. You cannot do this on your own because you are not a practitioner. Right. Thank you for being here. Anybody who wants more help, reach out for a consultation. Thanks. Bye-bye.